What's up, everyone? This is Woken Red Pill here. Brand new video, brand new topic. Those of you who are new to this channel, like the video, share the video. All comments are welcome, and God bless all of you. Today, I'm going to be talking about people who don't value time and that doesn't live in reality. I've started to accept no. I am realizing more that I have to completely accept I cannot continue to waste my time trying to help people that can't be helped. When someone can't be helped, you can't force them, you can't push to motivate them, you can't try to draw their attention on you to have a reason for them to also push to get somewhere where they know they should be in life. And I don't have the strength. It's not that I don't have the strength. I don't have the energy and time to keep worrying about what the next person is doing. This is the reason why I rather have no friends. I'm sorry, it may be harsh, but having to deal with someone else's problems, especially when I have my own, it's a headache. The world is not going to care about your problems. The masses aren't going to care because they're going to say the exact same thing. The older you get, the more people's going to walk out of your life, because those people that walk out of your life or you choose to leave behind, they may be doing something with their time, or they may just be stagnating or just be content on where they're at in life. And I don't want to feel content. I've been growing, I've been elevating, I've been evolving. And the more I've been growing, the more my life is depleting. The time that I have. I'm just going to be real with you. And real with all of you. I'm about a year away from being 30. I'm 29 years old, and I'm about to be 30 years old in a year. Yesterday, it felt like I was 24, and now today I'm 29. And I'm starting to be more mature, more understanding. The more I'm alone, the more I work individually at my current job as a janitor worker at the airport, right? The more it makes me think I need to do better. I can't waste my time thinking about what this person has to do. I don't have the time to worry about what my wife's plans are. I don't have the time to worry. I just have to do what I have to do to take care of my children. Because my wife already takes care of them. She does her part, and I'm going to do my part. And I want to do it the right way, where I'm not killing myself and stressing myself out. Because, like I said, I don't have any friends for this reason. It's draining mentally to have to hear someone else's problems, and they bring their problems to your life. I understand we all want someone to talk to, vent to. I get it, right? But after a while, when you always are hearing it all the time, everyone just wants to be happy. They just want to be around happy people. That's what attracts a lot of people. They like seeing a lot of people be enthusiastic, happy, full of life, full of energy, not depressed. I'm very thankful to have a job. I'm very thankful to even have a place to go home to, food to eat. I'm thankful for it all. I'm thankful for all the things that I was meant and blessed to have, because I even worked hard for it. And because I worked hard for it, I was blessed with it. A hiring manager or a job recruiter has the mindset of unlimited options. or the amount of options that they have is how faithful, it shows how faithful they are going to be towards you. I'm in a time in life where even applying for jobs now, I go to a job interview and I feel the vibe and the energy from the hiring manager that I didn't get the position. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to look back. I'm not going to sit there and wait for a phone call. I'm not going to wait a week to 2 weeks for a message or a news to pop back up, and then I'm wasting my time not applying to other opportunities that would really be a good fit for me, or companies that are looking for someone to replace a hiree. Oh, these are a lot of things that a lot of people don't think about. You may be excited for a job that you think you're 100% qualified for. You have the experience. They're looking for 5 years of experience in telemarketing, 3 years of experience as a customer service rep, but they expect more to the table. Well, you're a good fit. I like you, but we're currently interviewing other candidates or checking out other candidates, so we're going to touch base. You know how many times I heard that message? The last job interview that I had, this is the same message that I had, and the vibe that I got was, yeah, you know your stuff, you know everything, you know a lot, you qualify for the position, but we're looking at other candidates. So you know what that tells me? Thank you for being honest. I know I'm not going to be wasting my time waiting for a phone call or a message to pop up from you. I'm not going to make a follow-up because it looks desperate when you do that. I'm not going to have a thank you note because people do not have the time to send thank you notes to the person that interviewed you in hopes of getting the job. That looks like you're desperate. That's one thing that I could say. One thing I even have to say, when it comes down to the dating field, the dating market and the job market, they are very similar. You're selling yourself. You have a resume for both. And if you feel that you're not a great fit in a place of work, or the hiring manager doesn't feel like they should hire you, you will know for yourself. Because there are some jobs, they are too good to be true. And as soon as you're in the interview, the hiring manager tells you, oh, it's actually commission. Oh, actually, the starting pay is such and such. The starting pay is $15 instead of $20 an hour. But then they put online, that's $20 an hour. They try to draw people in because they know how a lot of people are. There's a lot of people are desperate to make money, to get a good amount of hours, to make money just to get by. People are just trying to get by. I'm trying to get by. Time is like currency. Time is running out. I don't got the time to have to worry about what the next person is doing. Why did this person get hired before me? Why this, why that? I don't got the time to even complain. I get tired of complaining and hearing myself complain. I'm just going to be real with you. I'm going to keep it real. I get tired of having to complain about my own problems when the world don't care. Everyone got problems. Everybody. You can't say that everyone's life is perfect or some people's life is 100% perfect. They have no problems. No. Everybody has problems. When you have a lot of money, yes, it could get you by to do a lot too, but there's still going to be problems somewhere. I'm still going to follow God through thick and thin. People could use that against me. Oh, if God was real to you, or if God really loved you, he would have made you rich. He would have made everybody rich. Why? Communism would have been into place. Things would have been even more expensive. The only thing that's going to do is that it's going to make even the rich more richer if everyone was rich. There's not going to be any equality on how much everyone can make, or you make the same amount. There's not going to be any competitive competition. It's being unrealistic. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there who lives in a la la land or fantasy, and they think stuff like this is okay. That, I'm going to get that job. I qualified for it. You do good in the interview. You think you got the job. Next week or two, you finally hear back from the hiring manager saying that they move forward with someone else. You had everything that they were looking for, but they found someone that had more than what you had. That's the reality when applying to jobs. Even getting a career, going to college, because the narrative American way is to go to college. Why? There are people better off, are better off not going to college than the people who did go to college. Because the people that did go to college, most of the time, they're stuck in debt. They can't find a job that they want from that college degree. And a lot of the times, they're just working in retail, or they're doing something else that's not even related to their college experience. And I know many people who are in debt right now. $70,000 in debt, $80,000 in debt, $100,000 in debt. And people that does not have any student loans, never went to college, they're doing better off. You have to value your time, value the mindset that God blessed you with. People don't realize or sink in to the very sources that we have. This mind, the mind here, is where everything starts. Our mind. It's how you use it and how you move. It's what matters the most. I don't have time to have to wait on a hiring manager to give me the job or not. I'm going to say thank you, move on, and apply somewhere else to where I feel where I may fit in or potentially may be a great fit for. Because in the end of the day, I may say that I'm very thankful for the jobs that I have. Yes, for everything, right? We always got to be thankful for something that we have. We can't take anything for granted, especially if that's good, you know? But, yeah, we have to keep moving forward. Life is not a game. This is not no joke. Everyone is just trying to make it. Living in America today, with everything increasing but the minimum wage, that should tell you something. I really understand how everyone's going to rich, but if you have to downsize, you may have to downsize. I have kids. I'm thinking more about making more money just to get by. I'm not thinking about, I need to be rich. No. I'm just thinking about getting more money just so I could get by. Just to get by. If it's meant for me, and if there's a job that's meant for me, then it's meant for me. Then I was blessed to get that call back to get that job. If not, I'm not going to sit there sobbing, wondering, feeling all depressed. No, I'm going to move on, man. I'm going to move on. Hiring managers, companies, they look at you as replaceable, I look at companies and hiring managers as they're replaceable as well. They're also replaceable. They're replaceable. Jobs are replaceable. There's some people that think that they don't have the luxury for that, but you do. Unless you're living paycheck to paycheck. That's why there's something called savings. If you know that You cannot live under certain means. Then it's time to downgrade to save money so you can leave that job for a better job, so you can have a better quality of life. One of the things I can't stand is when people are living beyond their means. There are people moving back to New York City trying to find a roommate to help them pay their rent. Are you freaking kidding me? You're depending on other people to help you pay the rent, when you have to also depend on yourself, because that person could get sick, they could stop working, God forbid they could lose their life. Anything could happen. This is why I don't like depending on anybody, or I don't like depending on other people. If you're married, a couple, that's completely different. I understand if you're married, because of course I'm still gonna go for marriage all the way, right? But in all reality, everyone is on their own out here. This is a man-made world. Man's world. Time. It's like currency. You can't physically touch it. You can't see it, but it's there. Every minute that ticks, every day that goes by, time runs out. Hiring managers see candidates as replaceable. Well, you have to have the exact same mindset as the hiring managers to say hiring managers and jobs are also replaceable. I got options. I'll go somewhere where I feel like I belong. What's meant for me to have. What I'm meant to be blessed with. Many people in the world doesn't have that mindset. This is probably another reason why also people commit suicide. Living paycheck to paycheck. They put themselves in a tight, bad situation because they want to impress their parents. They want to impress other people. And then where those people go, they're gone. They got problems. They don't care. They don't care about you. I had to accept that reality a long time ago. There are just many people that are not going to care about you. Especially if you say, oh, I can't pay this bill. I can't pay this and that. It's called being an adult. Nobody's going to care. You have to do for you during this age, because this is the reality. As you get older, more responsibilities come onto you. You don't have the time to hang out or have friends, especially if you're trying to get your life right. You're not going to have the time. My last friend was draining me. And he sounded like a effeminate man. He was effeminate. And he was talking about beating people up. He complained about women all the time. And I told him, bro, you have the time. You're young. Why don't you do something else instead of focusing on women? Kept focusing on women. Kept talking about women. But then one day he just stopped contacting me. And I felt more relief. Because I thought I did something wrong when I realized he was not meant to be in my life. He was a lesson learned. And I'm pretty sure, I pray and hope I was also a lesson for him too. To not be in a blabbermouth and do something about the time that you got. Women is not going to equate to anything if you don't even have the money to provide for yourself. Especially if you want to start a family. I got 2 kids, and I'm just going to be honest with you. My wife also works. In this day and age, on average, the average man can't make it or make ends meet without also his partner or his spouse, his wife, also working, making ends meet. Both of you has to work. If it's only one person, there's no balance. There's more stress involved. People commit suicide when they feel like they don't have a life either. Like there's no hope. Oh, this job never got back to me. There's no hope. I'm working 3 jobs. I'm tired of it. There's no escape. Time is like money. Stop living and traveling in the clouds and cloud nine. Once you go back to planet Earth, you look at your smartphone, you look at all the things that you have, look around you. Are you happy where you're at? I'm not satisfied where I'm at. I'm very thankful for the things that I have. I'm happy to be alive, but am I happy with the job that I have? No. I want better. I'm just going to keep it real. I want better. I'm not going to smile and think everything is okay. No. There's sometimes you're just going to have to be real with yourself and suck it up. Like I said, there's going to be times you're just going to have to be real with yourself and you're going to have to suck it up. Time is like money. Value the time that you have. Stop playing out here, playing with these supervisors, hiring managers, your friends, family, people wasting your time. You don't want to hear their problems, their complaints. You got to keep it moving. You got to keep going. You can't keep looking back, feeling bad for somebody else, and in the process, you're deteriorating yourself. I'm leaving people be. I want the best for everybody, and people has to want the best for themselves too. That's just how I see it. Your options is only as valuable for the time that you also give them. Hiring managers, company recruiters, CEOs that hires people, they think the exact same way. But we also, as a society, the masses has to have that same exact mindset too. To push themselves, to want more, and to do better. I'm starting to be more mature and more understanding on how life works, and I'd rather move the smart way. Not the relaxed way, not the hippie way, no, the smart way. Being real with myself, living in reality, getting a reality check. Because we all need a reality check. No one is not going to tell you this. The therapist is not going to push you to that. You're going to have to figure that out for yourself. Time that we spend is like money. You can't get it back. Value the time that you have. This is Woken Up here. Peace out. Let me know what you think.